so sorry for the wait. How can I help you? Yes, we do buy and sell. So yeah, you're welcome to trade. Let me see. This is the spell over here. Okay, let me have a look. Okay, I can tell you already that we're not accepting any more PS4 controllers. We just have way too many. Way too many. Sorry, I got something in my eye. But it looks like no buttons are jammed or anything. Looks like it's in pretty good cosmetic condition. Of course, I'm not testing it on a console, but I would say try and trade it elsewhere or even on eBay. I'm just gonna put it back here, yeah. On eBay or even Vinted. I see these days is really like good for trading video game related things. And for these 3 games, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Fallout 4, and Star Wars Battlefront, yeah, if you can just give me about 10 minutes, I can get these price checked for you, and we can meet back here. What's that? Sorry. Yes, we do. Yeah, I can trade it. You can trade it for cash. So I'm just checking on my notes. I'm fairly new. Yeah, I've only been working here 2 weeks, so I kind of have a bit of, you know, a general rundown of all the store rules. But yeah, you can trade in for cash or in-store credit. Okay, so I'll see you in about 10 minutes. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's have a look. So what did they say? They go on the system. Okay, let's start with the first one. Star Wars Battlefield. Right, so this will be yeah. Okay. Let's have a look what it looks like inside. The case looks pretty good. I don't see any scratches. That's pretty good. Good. Are you joking? Okay. Hello, this is Sylvia from Inferi Secondhand Gaming. How can I help you? Yes, we do. We do have both games. Let me just have a little. Yes, we do have both titles in store, and they both look boxed. Yeah, and the boxes look like they're in pretty good condition. So we got Super Mario Odyssey and Animal Crossing New Horizons. Yeah. I mean, we are open till 6 today, but if you can't make it today, that's no problem at all. We're open all week long, so you know you can come any other day. Yeah. Yeah, sounds good. Okay, thank you so much, and we will see you very soon. Okay, yes, they are. I have put them on the side. I'm gonna add a note for a colleague, okay? Fantastic, thank you. Bye-bye. Let's put this down before I forget. So we've got Animal Crossing, New Horizons, and just checked the Star Wars game, so I still need to do the other two. Yeah, if you can give me another like 5 minutes. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's see. We've got Modern Warfare. Also pretty good condition. It's in the light. Yeah, it looks good. Okay. So that would be okay, so for that I'm gonna do 130 and 2 pounds. Okay. Hello. Are you ready to check in? I mean to check out. Sorry, I'm a bit tired. Yeah. Okay, lovely. So just these games over here. Okay, let's see. Ooh, Red Dead Redemption 2. My boyfriend talks really well about this game. Yeah. Destiny 2, fantastic. Ooh, that is so lucky. Still in the packaging. That's pretty amazing. Okay, let's see. So FIFA will be £5. Red Dead Redemption will be £12. Destiny will be £10. So altogether you can pay 27. Is that okay? Okay, I'm gonna just do you need a bag? No, okay, I'm just gonna put them here. Do you have a loyalty card with us? You do, okay, let me just retrieve it for you. Do you remember the number? Okay. 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 Okay, that's you. Fantastic. I see you have enough store credit. see how many points you need to redeem. I think it's like, it must be the first 100 points, then you can redeem a £10 game, if I'm not mistaken, as I said to you or to another god to you. But yeah, I'm fairly new, so I'm still trying to, remember everything. So let's go ahead and create a new account for you. Let's start with a first name and your last name. Lovely. Okay. Okay, can I please have a good phone number? Okay. And an email address. gmail.com. Fantastic. Okay. And lastly, just your home address, please. And the postcode for that. Okay. Okay, you should be good to go. Oh, would you like to receive a physical, it's like a laminated, very pretty card, or are you happy to just use your, the code that you'll receive through email? It's just £1 extra for that. Yeah, you would like it, no problem. Just checking that in and sent it. Okay, so you're all set. You probably will not see your credit right away. Give it maybe a day, 24 hours. You can also download the app and yeah, you can see your credit from there or from the website, of course. Okay. Okay, you're all set. Is there anything else I can do for you today? Okay. Okay, well, you have a lovely day. Goodbye. Okay. Oh, not again. I don't like phone calls. Hello, this is Sylvia from Inferi Secondhand Gaming. How can I help you today? I would say so. Let me just check the inventory real quick. You said it's a blue one, okay. Okay, we actually don't have it in the blue model, so yeah, we would be able to accept it. You'd like an estimate? I would have to see the state of the console and if it's in good working condition and everything. Yeah. Well, if you want to come in today, you still have about half an hour. Yeah. Yeah, okay. No problem. I guess I'll see you very soon then. Yeah. Yeah, fantastic. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hi. So you're ready to check out, yeah? Oh, console, yeah. Oh, this was your childhood. Oh my goodness. Are you sure about selling this? Wow. Okay, let's have a look. I've actually always wanted this color, but I already had a Game Boy Advance SP as a child, so my parents couldn't justify getting me another console. That is insanely beautiful. Wow. That's amazing. It looks like it's in pretty good condition. There is some of course some dirt on the side. That's pretty common with this console. But all the buttons are in good conditions. Does it come with a charger? You don't have it, that's fine. We should have a few. I can also see that this is not the like official stylus that it came with, but that's not a problem. But it will affect the pricing of this a little bit. Okay, let's try and power it up. Let's see. Wow, looks pretty good. Pretty good to me. Let's see if the stylus works just fine. Yeah, it does. Touch screen looks good. Wow, okay. Okay, let me just quickly. Do you have a moment to just wait here with me? Okay, let me just quickly double check about prices. Would you like to trade in for a voucher or cash? You'd like cash, okay. It looks like I can give you stylus, okay. Looks like I can give you £20 cash. Sounds good. Okay, we don't actually have actual cash, but you're welcome to just put your card in there and I can upload £20 for you just now. Yeah. Yeah, you can just put it over there. And you can just click confirm. Perfect. Okay. Well, I bet my manager will be very excited about this new addition to our consoles. Oh my goodness. Were you supposed to trade this as well? Oh, that was such a silly mistake of me. Okay, so you also want to trade Pokemon Diamond, yeah? So again, no box, just the cartridge. Okay. Cash again, yeah. I'm so sorry, I didn't even check. Goodness me. Okay. Wow. Wow, it seems like I can give you another £15. Sounds good. Okay, so once again, put it in the card reader. And please press confirm. Okay, all done. Do you need the receipt? You're good. Wow, this is fantastic. We can never have enough Pokemon games in the shop. So thank you so much. And can I do anything else for you today? No, okay. Have a lovely day and enjoy your I was gonna say enjoy your game, but you just gave us a game. Well, have a lovely day. Goodbye. Hey, welcome to our gaming store. How can I help you? Okay. Oh my goodness, that's so amazing. Oh, it's so cool that you found a new interest in retro and modern gaming. Yes, that's amazing. Okay, well, it's my job also depends on what games you want to play, of course. So, okay, okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, all the titles you've listed are Nintendo. They're pretty big, big titles. No, I mean, there's nothing wrong in playing mainstream games. I play a lot of mainstream games myself. Yeah, no, of course, it's just a matter of knowing your preferences, and they're big titles for a reason, right? So, okay, so something not too old, not too vintage, and also, it has to be Nintendo. Cool. Okay, I'll go grab a couple options, but just letting you know, of course, because it's almost Christmas, we're running a bit low on stock for a few different Nintendo, specifically consoles. I mean, Nintendo is the leader, I suppose. Yeah, so I will have a couple options for you, but I'm sorry we can't offer you our full catalog. Okay, well, I'll be right back. Just give me about 5 minutes, yeah? Cool. Alright, so first of all, let me show you this absolute beauty. It's got such clicky buttons that I love. I absolutely despise mushy buttons. I guess these are a bit mushy. Sorry, I just have to indulge a little bit. This feels so nostalgic, but this is a sorry, this is a DS Lite. So this is not the original Fat DS as we call it. This is a DS Lite that came out in 2004. So this is a a reiteration of the original DS system, but it was designed in a way slicker, with a way slicker design, and this is hands down my favorite color. Yeah, exactly. Remember at school, everybody went crazy for it. Everybody was playing Nintendogs and stuff. Yeah, exactly. We must be around the same age, yeah. Yeah, I'm 29. Yeah, exactly. But I remember people going even crazier for this than for its predecessor, that was the Game Boy Advance family. Yeah, so this was revolutionary. I mean, the DS in general was revolutionary because of the dual screen. So a lot of people think that DS stands for dual screen, but apparently it could also be developer's system, because again, new games had to be designed for these two screens. So one is a traditional screen, and this is a touch screen, which you would utilize with a trusty stylus. Now these consoles are notorious for somehow people would always lose their styluses, so this is not the original, as you can see, because it's not blue. But yeah, so this will actually be quite discounted. It's also a bit dirty, but these are quite old at this point. And so back to talking about GBA, Game Boy Advance, that is. This is actually retro compatible. If I can manage to open this. So this is retro compatible with GBA games. So really, if you go for a DS Lite, not only you're getting an extremely sleek and very portable, compact console, but you also will be able to access the entire DS library as well as GBA library. So that's pretty impressive. Would you like to hold it in your hands and see how it feels? Have a little click around. I'll just check an email real quick, if you don't mind. Okay. Alright, what are we thinking? Do you like the color? It's pretty neat, isn't it? I remember people also really liking the pink, and then of course the white. I think it was called pearl white, was very popular. Yeah, I'll take it from you. Okay. Okay. capabilities, it was not backwards compatible anymore. But they came out with DSIs and then DSi XL. So those had much bigger screens, and of course the entire handheld was bigger. So that could have been really perfect for you. But sadly, we don't have any in store right now. So let's move on to the next handheld. Alright, so next up I would like to show you this absolute beauty. I also own one of these myself. This has clicky buttons. Hear this out. That is so clicky. I love it. So this is a new 2DS XL. I know you've heard about 3DS systems and it gets very confusing, but basically Nintendo of course came out with all the 3DS, new 3DS, etc, etc. At one point in time they decided that they needed a cheaper entry in the lineup, let's say. So they came out with a 2DS, which is actually the infamous like cheese wedge or door stopper as some people used to call it. Yeah, that's right. They came out with some really neat Pokemon special edition, like clear retro ones. Exactly. But people were missing the whole point of the DS and 3DS family is the clamshell design and the dual screens. So Nintendo then came out with new 2DS XLs. And a really fun fact is that this model came out in 2017, which is also the year that the Switch was released. So it's really interesting how this, at that point was already like old, and the 3DS family had already been surpassed by the Switch, but alas, Nintendo decided to release these. So why do I love this? This of course plays all the 3DS games without the 3DS capabilities. I know, but before you complain about it, a lot of people actually thought that the feature was quite gimmicky. So a lot of people would turn it off anyway. So I don't think it will be a big loss for you, especially starting out with new games. Alright, and then, so you can play all of the 3DS games, and then, let's just say, cough cough, there's a pretty big community online of people modding these things. They're extremely easy to mod, and what you can do is load up different emulators. So you can play anything from original Game Boy games, GBA games, NES, SNES, Sega, Game Gear games, like that would open up a whole new immense library of games for you. So just letting you know, I shouldn't really talk about this, but at the end of the day, Nintendo closed up the eShop in 2023 last year, so what is Nintendo expecting us to do? Just chuck this in the trash? I don't think so. And another perk of this console is that because it is sort of the cheaper, for this stunning blue. It's so beautiful, isn't it? So this would really be your ultimate Nintendo console. Of course, Nintendo is coming out with the Nintendo Switch 2, but if you're really looking for portability, this is your best choice, because the actual Switch is quite bulky, I'd say. Some people argue you can take it around with you, but come on, it's really big. Yeah, no, yeah, so this would give you access to all the newer games, Mario Kart, Breath of the Wild, while at the same time, Nintendo itself has released, what is it called? On the Nintendo Switch shop, you can actually download essentially an emulator to play SNES games, NES games, GBA games, and I think also original Game Boy games. So really, this console will give you the best performance, the best screen, the biggest, most high-res screen that you could get from Nintendo at this time, while also giving you the opportunity of, as you said, nip in and out of more arcadey titles. Which one strikes your fancy? The blue one? Okay. Again, give it a try, and we can talk about it again in a couple minutes, yeah? Okay. Hey, sorry again, got carried away. Are you still thinking about it? That makes sense. I mean, with so many great options. But I think the Nintendo Switch will really be your best friend and best companion, especially if you're not interested in, having a smaller screen, and you also can't be bothered with slow loading screens. Okay, so sorry if you don't mind, so the Nintendo Switch Lite cannot be docked actually. So even if you were to dock it to a telly, there's no video output, so simply nothing would come out on your screen. I know a lot of people have tried it. Sorry, I need to indulge. I just can't get enough of the clicks. But yeah, people have tried to dock it. It doesn't work. But again, if portability is what you're after, but specifically with films recently. Yeah, so we're really trying to stack our shelves with DVDs and Blu-rays, especially special editions and 4Ks and things like that. So you'll find loads over there. But yeah, when it comes to games like the DS games and 3DS games, but games in general, they're with handhelds specifically, there has been a rise in popularity with all of those brands like Umbernig that do like what are they called, emulation systems, and then of course people are modding their DS, 3DS, and PSP and PS Vita and whatnot. So yeah, not a big market for used physical games at the moment for us. Yeah, I know, pretty sad. The DS specifically is very nostalgic. Yeah, but that being said, we still have a small selection of games in the back that I can, I can go and have a look for you, if you would like me to. Yeah, okay, cool. So, do you play on a DS or 3DS? 3DS, cool, so that really expands the library. And, what type of games do you like? You've only ever played Nintendogs? That's fine, no shame at all. Nintendogs is a very cozy and just very cute game, so no shame at all. But would you like to stay in the cutesy realm of things, or would you like to expand? Up to me. Are you sure? Okay, so I'll let my taste guide my choices, and yeah, I'll be back in like 10 minutes. Okay, cool. Hey, thank you for waiting. So the first two games I have for you are the first two installments in the Professor Layton series. Are you familiar with that? You heard of it? Okay. Well, they're only some of the most famous and successful puzzle games ever. So this is the Curious Village, Professor Layton and the Curious Village, and here you have Professor Layton and Pandora's Box. So I'm a big fan of both of these games. I played this one first. This is the very first one that came out. Basically, Professor Layton games, you follow Professor Layton himself. He's a successful archaeologist. He's an English gentleman, and yeah, he's also very famous and regarded as one of the best puzzle solvers in the country. And he's followed by little, I don't know if you can see, little Luke, of course, Luke. So we got Professor Layton and Luke solving mysteries and puzzles along the way. So the puzzles will lead to the solution of the mystery. These specific copies are very special because they still have the little booklet. Do you remember booklets? This feels like a blast from the past. So we have instruction booklet, very important instructions. Like, I think the art style in this is so stunning. I think because of the technology Leighton, they call Leighton something else, but these are the OG. So Pandora's box, let's have a look inside as well. Oh my goodness, this even has a DSI little pamphlet. Do you remember DSIs? Wow, that is so cool. Nintendogs, your beloved. Which one did you play? The Labrador one, yeah, that is iconic, although I've always wanted to play the Dalmatian. But then once you play the games, don't you have all the breeds anyway? I'm not sure. But yeah, so underneath all the other little pamphlet, we've got Pandora's box pamphlet, instruction manual, very important. Am I selling you on these? Am I boring you at all with my stories? No? Okay, cool. Again, gorgeous art. Gorgeous, gorgeous art. Honestly, I enjoy the puzzles, but the cutscenes are just the best. So, again, meet Professor Layton, world-renowned archaeologist and puzzles enthusiast, blah blah blah. Just as the professor was taking a well-earned rest after uncovering the secrets of the curious village, a letter arrived from his old friend and mentor, Dr. Andrew Schrader. My dear Herschel, oh yeah, Layton's name is Herschel. As an archaeologist, you are sure to have heard of the item known as the Elysian box, more commonly known as Pandora's box. It is rumored to kill whoever opens it. I'm pleased as punch to tell you that the elusive item is finally my possession, and my curiosity is overpowering. In the unlikely event that anything should happen to me, please finish the research I've started here. So basically, the whole story starts because Layton and Luke want to save or make sure that Andrew Schrader is safe. That will take them on trains and things. This is a ticket. I didn't even know. There is a ticket to the Voluntary Express, which is the train that you take. That is so cool. If, honestly, I don't know, I would say take them both, but if you had to choose one, actually I don't know which one I would choose. But yeah, these are my options for puzzle games. Next, I would like to present you with Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright. Do you know anything about Ace Attorney? You've heard of it? Okay. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's a graphic novel. Not a graphic novel, a visual novel slash an adventure. Again, like investigation game. Of course, with Professor Layton, you're investigating through solving puzzles. In this one, you're actually talking to clients and police and witnesses, and you're also having a look at the scene of the crime. So, yeah, Phoenix Wright is a rookie defense lawyer, and this game actually came out in like 2001, I think, for the Game Boy Advance in Japan. So this is the remake for the Nintendo DS, and this really takes advantage of the dual screen. Let's have a look inside. Again, a lovely pamphlet, instruction booklet. Let's have a look. Oh, the art style again is just so stunning. So stunning. Are you into like crime or like investigations and police dramas and things? Yeah, so this will be right up your alley. These are our characters. We got Phoenix Wright, Maya Fey, have a 3DS. Which one do you have, by the way? Because I have a 2DS XL. Oh, you have the new, yeah, the new 3DS XL. That's cool. Which one? The Pikachu one. Oh, it's the yellow one. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. So you like Pokemon? Okay. Okay, mainly season Gen 1 and 2, yeah. Okay. Well, maybe these two games will make you want to explore the Pokemon world even more. Okay, so we got Pokemon Diamond and Pokemon Y. So we've got Gen 4 and Gen 6. Basically, we're missing Gen 5 in the middle, which was black and white. But let's start off with Pokemon Diamond. Sorry, 1 second. I just need to answer a phone call. Yeah, so sorry about that. So as I was saying, yeah, so we have two Pokemon games. I have two Pokemon games here for you. So the first one is Diamond. So in Diamond, we're exploring the region of Sinnoh, and our starters are Turtwig, Chimchar, and the lovely, lovely Piplup. Piplup has to be one of my favorite Pokemons ever. I, for some reason, tend to prefer water starters. I don't know if that's lame. I think it is, but I don't know. Again, we've got the gorgeous instruction. I think for this one, it's like, maybe for a Pokemon game, this is like useful compared to the other games. You even have a little notes section. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But yeah, so Diamond introduced some new features. So let me think. The underground world has been expanded. There's so much more you can do in the underground. You can, they have brought back or like expanded on the night and day cycle. So now you have 5 sections of the day: morning, afternoon, evening, and night. And what else? I can't think of much else, to be honest. I'm sure there are other elements. Watch as they turned to night with the return of real-time clock feature. Yeah. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. There was a how can I forget the Poketch. It's basically on your lower screen. You always have like a smartwatch, and you have like a calculator and a little notepad and things like that, always at hand. Yeah, so that's also something new. Now this is where a lot of new stuff comes in. So this is the first Pokemon game on 3DS. We're exploring the region of Kalos, and we have I can't remember the starters. We have Froakie for water, but I can't remember the other two. Fernfitch, something with an F for the fire one, and the grass one. I honestly can't remember, but that's okay. I didn't play much of this game. But yeah, this game You can't decide, that's fair enough. I mean, there's so many. My favorite is Ditto. I even have a tattoo of it. It's a bit of a cheating, right? Because Ditto can turn into any other Pokemon, so. But yeah, it was so nice chatting with you. Are you interested in any of the games? Okay, we can go through them again. I know, sorry, I've talked a lot. I'm just really passionate about showing people different games. So I guess let's start off with the puzzle games, so the Professor Layton games. Did one of these catch your attention? You want to go with the first one?